But Timmy Mitch is out in front. Timmy Mitch is out in front. The 94. It took a minute, now he didn't have to run away. When they get hard in the kitchen, you decide to stay. That's how the winner play. Stick a fork in the hater on my dinner plate. I walk into the fire like a jigger bit of flame. I switch my style up, what's the body fire? I'ma get rich or die trying, want me switch lanes. I'm always getting better, I'ma be on fifth place. On this one, they won't from the next. Who's up for the biggest really fast? That was so ahead.
Takes the white flag, one lap remaining here at the Rock. He is going to make his way on the turn 4 and come to the checker flag. Hunter Peach wins the fast lane 175 at Rock.
Great lift from the back. There's Boston and Vegas. Who's it going to be? Ratchet John Parker around. It's going to be Ruiz winning the race.
Here out front. He is on third course. Checkered flag waving. John Parker back in the win column.
2, 3, 4 for the final time. Nick Hapiak off of turn 4. Just a few more feet, and Nick Hapiak will be your champion for the 4th time in the NAOR DIS Cup Series.
This is the NAOR iRacing Series.
Welcome to Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Tonight we're back for the NAR Cup Series Season 5. Tonight we hit a race 11 here in Pocono, in the Pocono Mountains, here at the Pocono Raceway for the Go Time Cards Pocono 187. Qualifying for the final round of qualifying, currently just getting started. Everyone getting onto the racetrack and trying to improve their lap time. They got top 10 on the racetrack, trying to get that pole. Currently on the top, Jonathan Parker with a 52.622 currently on the top, and everyone's all in a pack together. We got 5 minutes to try and improve it. We'll see what everyone can do. Our track position could be an importance depending on winning the race, but draft will be of big importance here, especially here in qualifying. As here comes everyone to start, at least a good chunk of the, I think, yeah, actually that is everyone to start their lap. Everyone all in a big one big train here. Let's see, there is Jonathan Parker in that mellow yellow machine. He's currently on the top of the board. Turn 2 a little bit tricky here. Could get very tight or loose depending on how you take it. It is a very fine line to carry as much speed as you can through there. See if anyone can improve their lap time this time by. As there's Meredith, he's on the high lane trying to set up for this lap. Go down the front, long front straightaway. No one goes fast. Actually, no, John Osborne at the top of the order, 52.595. He jumps the P number 1. He was 8th before. He picks up a good chunk of time. he picks up from at least a 7-7. So he picks up from about a 10th and a half there compared to his last best. We'll see if anyone in this pack can beat it here. Second Meredith on the front, not really getting the draft effects that he would like. He's still running high here in turn number 3. Now they're actually going to be three-point qualifying, it looks like. And oh my, that almost ended in a wreck. But down the front straight, we'll see if anyone goes to the top of the board this time by. Kaltov jumps to second. Jonathan Parker jumps to the top of the board. He goes to a 52.541. He picks his time back up. Jaden Porter moves to second. Back to second with a 52.554. Meredith's going to pull off the racetrack.
Looks like the track is a little bit quicker than it was earlier. Everyone's improving their lap time right now.
Yeah, everyone improving, also just everyone being in one big pack. Trying all get out there at once together. There's Dylan Chapel. He's pulling off on the racetrack, going on to the access road called Top. He's running the top here. It's gonna allow. It's not gonna allow. Figure out who's behind him. It's not gonna allow Jaden Porter. Oh, sorry. Jonathan Parker. Yeah, that was Jonathan Parker. Sorry. Well, the scheme just changed a little bit.
Moreno.
It'll allow Jonathan Parker to turn 3, but Moreno goes to the top of the board. 52.448. Minute and a half to go. Tires will probably start to fall off now. I think maybe this will probably be, maybe you got one more laps left in the tires. If you're in this main pack, you're not really going to be able to beat that time. Oh, we got a car
That's
around
Moreno
there.
right there.
And yeah, Moreno goes around, so he's not going to be able to improve that time. He's going to have to hope that sticks. John Osborne, he's up to a 52.508. It's an 81 machine. John Osborne.
Ooh, nope, he's
To
done.
pull off, and everyone's kind of wrecking in this at this point. I think everyone's just trying to push for everything they can. No one else able to improve. They have time to get back around one more, possibly. I don't think no one has enough time to get back around to complete this lap, so this lap will be their last lap.
This is Dylan Chapel. He kind of has a little draft, but not much.
He just got fresh tires. We'll see if the cold tires are going to hurt him. This is going to be his only chance.
Oh,
And he's going to get in the wall, and that's going to end his lap.
Out top, maybe. There's a little draft too.
Be a little bit too far back. Kaltavi's going to go down the second straightaway here. Down into turn number 3. We'll see if he can pick up time. The clock has expired. So no one can go complete their lap. So Jonathan Parker going to cross the line last, and he will not jump to the top. So Ethan Fonseca Moreno will start on the pole. Tonight's 187-mile race here from Pocono. So we're gonna wait for everyone to wait for qualifying to quickly finish up here.
About 50 seconds here.
So while we wait for the qualifying to finish up, let's take a look at our weather for tonight's race. So October 25th here in the sim with a 1:25 in the afternoon, 70-degree ambient temperature with a 80-degree track temp. So kind of a cooler track. Partly cloudy skies, 4-mile-per-hour winds, and 33% humidity. So it seems like a pretty grippy track, but not really a hot track that it would really slow everyone down. So there should be a lot of grip out there on the racetrack. We'll see what the drivers are feeling once we get going underway. But I think draft's going to be a very big importance. I mean, Pocono, long straightaways, short corners. I mean, it's just going to be really quick, kind of like a sweeping corner. I think draft's going to be very important.
Yeah, we kind of saw in qualifying. I mean, no one was able to really get away, but we'll see how the long run here is at Pocono.
Yeah, tire wear won't matter. I think after about 5 to 10 laps, 10 laps, tire wear might start to come into factor just a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit harder to build those runs, and your draft will be less effective. But we'll have to see how everyone can use it to the advantage, shave their tires. We'll have to see. If you do have 2 stages tonight, you got lap 15 into lap 15 and then into lap 35. So 2 stages like always we've had all season long. So this first stage might really not come down to tire saving, but now we're up on the grid. Let's take a look at the grid for Go Time Cars Pocono 187. So starting on the pole, as we just saw, Ethan Fonseca will start on the pole for tonight's race with John Osborne to his outside. Behind them will be Jonathan Parker and Jaden Porter. Those top Moreno, Parker, and Porter, those dominant team all season long so far. Kyle Taub in 5th, but Zachary Meredith will be 6th. Cole Slander and Dylan Chappell will be 7th and 8th. 9th will be Nathan Lemon, and rounding out the top 10 will be Nick Hapiak. 11th will be Brett Bennett, and Josh Adams will be 12th. Donnie Kite will be 13th. Josh Arnold will be alongside him in the 14th. Mark Kisselweather in 15th, and Jose Ruiz in 16th. Mike Campbell will be 17th. 18th will be Tyler Brynock, and the only driver to not set a time was Giovanni Klein, and he'll round out our 19 car field tonight.
Yeah, he could have gotten the session a little too late. Maybe this is a lap time, but could be a possibility, or he just didn't want to set a lap, I guess.
He'll work his way from the back to the front. Maybe just wants to work from the back. But we'll have to see where Giovanni Klein can go. He's at speed in certain races this season.
He did have a penalty from last week at Kentucky, so he'll have to start in the back for this race. And same with John Osborne. He will be given an EOL for this race too.
So John Osborne will have to go to the tail end of the field. I don't know.
From Reno. Yeah, it looks like he will. Yep.
So John Osborne, he'll have to work his way from the back of the field. Same with Giovanni Klein. So John Osborne is really good to qualifying, gets a better pit stall on pit road.
That
we'll have
could
to
be
see where he can. That could, yeah, that's exactly could be important. We'll have to see what he can do. Now another storyline coming into tonight. It is Mark Kissenweather's home race. So if you haven't seen on the NAOR Twitter, he did repost that. Is looking to try and take the win tonight, calling his shot. He wants to get this race win. We'll have to see what he can do. He's starting from 15th, so we'll see what he can do. But in other news, so we do have 70% fuel of the 20-gallon next-gen tank, about 25 to 26 laps of fuel. Probably stretch that to about 27, 28. So they will have to make a pit stop between stage 1 and stage 2. And I mean, obviously everyone will come down pit road at the end of stage 1 for 15 laps. But it's the third trip to here in Pocono, to the Tricky Triangle, as you may call it. Only 8 drivers have only made more than one start throughout all the seasons we've been here. Hapiak, the only driver with 2 top 5s. So we'll see if he can. We'll see if he can extend that to 3 top 5s here at Pocono.
Yep, should be going green next time by.
We'll take the 1 to go signal this time by.
One thing to note, last week's winner at Nashville, Stephen Maggio, does not look like he's in tonight's race, so we'll not see back-to-back winners here at Pocono and Nashville.
Yeah, but we will have, did mention Nick Hapiak was the only driver with 2 top 5 finishes out of the 3 trips we've been here into the NAOR Cup Series. He is also the defending track champion, so we'll see if he can back up his Pocono win of last season. We'll see if he can pick up this race win. He's gonna have to start from 10th, the top 10. We will get an extra spot from 8th because John Osborne having to serve the penalty from last week's Kentucky race. But meanwhile, that penalty also did put Jared Buckley Motorsports on the 1, 2, 3. They've been dominant all season long. They've had multiple wins. You see all 3 of them up front the entire year. We'll have to see what they can do coming into tonight. Especially, I think they'll definitely try and help each other in the draft. Want to work with each other, trying to get a 1, 2, 3 finish once again. Yeah. We'll have to see what they can do.
Right now, they're 1, 2, 3 in the points, and honestly, the drivers to beat. I mean, there's been no one as dominant as those 3 drivers, really.
Yeah, so we'll see if they can pick up another win. I think they can definitely do it. 1, 2, 3. They got speed all night long so far in practice and qualifying. And but I do think Nick Hapiak, he just had probably a better qualifying effort. I think he can definitely pick up a race win as well. I mean, he's had 2 top 5s out of the 3 times we've been here. I think he's got a good chance. I mean, a lot of these drivers, these drivers have a chance at the win tonight. Pace car gonna take that hard left turn onto pit road, and we are underway for the Go Time Cards Pocono 187. Jaden Porter off to a great start already. Down the down the long front straightaway coming into turn number 1. No one fans out like we thought they would be, but top 4 pretty much staying in line. Top 6 really, everyone's just both lanes staying in line. As now Ethan Putzik-Moreno, he's gonna hop behind his teammate in Jaden Porter, and now Jonathan Parker, he could not get behind his teammates, but he's gonna get behind Zach and Meredith there in 3rd. We'll see what they can do, but down the back straightaway, the second back straightaway. Slowly, everyone trying to make moves, but now down into the corner, Moreno wants that race lead away from his teammate. Now he's gonna be on the bottom, doesn't have any help, so the outside lane could prevail here. Meredith, we'll see if Meredith can get closer to Porter and try and take the spot away from Moreno. He thought about it, looking low there for a second, but he's gonna stick with Porter. Down into turn 1, Moreno gonna try and clear his teammate. He will. Off of turn number 1 now. That would leave Meredith to the bottom, but Meredith's gonna get loose. He's going to be able to keep it together, but he's going to lose to 4 or 5, 6, maybe 6 spots down the long pond straightaway. That's really not where you want to get loose. You can lose all your momentum. That's going to cost him a lot of spots.
Yeah, this got freight train. He's all the way down to 8th place. Man, it's going to be tough for him to claw his way back up there.
Yeah, side by side we call Tom now, and he slots his way in line right in front of Brett Bennett. But off of turn number 3, so we gonna have to break that habit of saying off of turn 4. No turn 4 here, Pocono, but we'll have to see we'll have to see if anyone can master the three-corner racetrack. But with Meredith getting loose there, a lap ago, that moves the teammates 1, 2, and 3 once again. They're about pulling away about a couple tenths over Nick Hapiak in 4th. So Nick Hapiak starting in 10th. He's already up to 4th. He knows his way around a Pocono. We'll see if he can find anything to beat that top 3.
Man,
those top 3 tandem drafting away.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Tandem drafting, but with 3 cars, pretty much. I mean, working as best as you can with 3 cars here at Pocono. Not the easiest to do.
Especially if one of them just gets slightly loose, don't get a good enough run that could check up the entire line and kind of throw off your entire momentum. You see everyone's kind of single file now, single file in line, not wanting to make moves yet. Kind of just get all they could on the start, and now they're just trying to catch the cars in the pack in front of them, or car in front of them. I see Nick Hapiak, he's about already 3-4 car lengths back. He closed it in there in the turn 1. He's driving in pretty deep. Typically going to take a little bit slower entry and then get a really fast exit. I mean, late apex is definitely going to be the key to speed here. The top 3 inseparable right now, just staying in line.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty hard to pass so far. Not a lot of movements. I mean, Hapiak's up 6 positions. That's really the only driver I've seen that's been up a lot of positions. We've seen here, but Ryan Klein's also up 6 positions. But everyone else pretty much around where they started. Not really too much movement. As soon as I said it, I think that's Meredith right there, being passed on by Kyle Todd. Actually, it's Brett Bennett.
Yeah, Brett Bennett down on the bottom trying to clear Meredith. As Meredith, he probably overheated his tires with that looseness. He's just kind of stuck where he is now.
Hapiak caught up to the lead pack, it looks like, within the car length between them.
Hapiak able to keep momentum through the corners and stick right up to the top 3. Now, I don't it's going to be tough for him to try and find a way around and try and pass these guys.
Yeah, because once you go a line, you just get all that air right in front of you. You have no draft. You just slow down a ton. especially in these next gen cars. Ooh, big block ending that's don't chop all the way to the inside.
Jump on the bottom. He's got Zach McMahon right behind him. Call top to his outside. Down in the 1. Top trying to use the outside lane to his advantage, trying to clear Chapel, but Chapel and Meredith want to get this spot. I mean, they are pretty far back from the next cars in front of them. Cole Snyder. We're about a second back from Cole Snyder, and Cole Snyder's about a half a second back from the top 4 now.
I'm just in no man's land right now. Almost 3 wide between these drivers as they are. Josh Adams on the top side as they go side by side now.
Almost 3 wide there off the corner, but Meredith couldn't get in line. Same with Chapel. They were getting in line behind, but they could not get by Kyle Taub, and Kyle Taub's pulled away by a big margin now. This draft is so important.
Meredith all the way down to 12th place now. That one little mistake he made earlier basically cost him 8 positions there. 4th to 12th. There's only 1 car on the outside wall. Big blocks now. It's Hapiak now up to 3rd.
So Bennett, Hapiak up
Oh,
to
we got
3rd.
caught.
Oh,
Ooh.
Chapel around on the back straight, along Pod straightaway, and that's going to bring out our first caution of the night.
Not sure what happened. I thought he was making. I think he made a big block there on the back straightaway. They have caused that one. Oh, he just hit a bump.
Yeah, just went around in the bump on the back straightaway. Yeah, just got into the inside wall. That's going to be damage. Comes up the racetrack. Luckily, it does not get hit.
I'm guessing no one would be pitting here. Track position seems like it's pretty important here early on in this race. Looks like he just kind of overreacted to a block from Josh Adams there. It's Adams goes all the way low, goes way low. Not sure if he just kind of, I don't know. But
I do have 4 extra sets in the box, so that's enough for every 20 laps if it was a 100 lap race. So I don't think anyone will. I mean, I
just don't think the tires are worn that much.
I don't think the tires are worn that much. I think people will come down pit road, but personally, I would probably save a set here. Really, I mean, you're gonna get a yellow in 5 laps anyways. And knowing how the draft is, I think just drafts would be so important. I think you might just be able to hold on to the end of the stage anyways.
Maybe one driver in the back pits here and stays out for the state caution. Would be a strategy call. I think they would be able to make it. He said 35, yeah, so it'd be about 20. Yeah, it'll be close, but I think you could save under the 2 caution. This caution.
Yeah, for sure. I don't.
Like one of those drivers in
see.
13th on back, probably around Donnie Kite's area. Could be looking to maybe take a pit stop here.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think it definitely can be savable. I mean, 26 laps on fuel without saving, so you can easily save here. Oh, and a lot of fakes on pit road. Everyone was looking to go down pit road. You see all the cars turned right up the racetrack. We do have a good bit of takers, though.
Josh Adams.
So Josh Adams, Donnie Kites.
Lema, Mike Campbell, Dylan Chapel. So 5 drivers on pit lane. This is kind of what I said, about 15th-ish on back, coming down pit lane.
We'll see if the tires matter, but I think they'll probably might try to stay out, flip the stage here. Maybe just sit way far in the back, knowing that you're not really gonna try. You're not really gonna go for the save. Just lose as much time as you can. Just try not to scrub the tires. Just you lose so much time, all the time you want, really.
You're
not really gonna lose a lap.
Actually, Mike Campbell had a 0.4 second pit stop, so I'm not sure if he even did anything on the pit road there.
Just trying to top it off there, probably.
0.4, I don't know if you have enough time to do that, but nice. Maybe just need some windshield tear off, couldn't see, but with all the marbles on the windshield or something.
We'll have to see, but we should be coming at 1 to green this time by. So 1 to green and Ethan Fun second Moreno. We've seen it a lot this season where the leader just elects to take the outside lane. It comes back here for Pocono. Moreno's going to elect to take the outside lane with Porter going to take the inside for second. Slowly make our way down the Long Pond straightaway, but I think we'll see what these drivers towards the back that just pitted, we'll see what their strategy is for the rest of this race, if they're, for the rest of the stage, if they're trying to go out, try and drive up through the field and get out front, or just sit way far back and just try not to put any scrub on their tires at all, and just save them for the stage and stay out at the end of stage 1. They can easily save enough fuel, especially here now. I mean, they can really just back off as much as they want, try and burn no fuel at all, try and burn as little fuel as possible.
Yeah, they're not going for those stage points. It's not really any point of pushing. The track's big enough where you can save a lot of fuel.
Yep, we'll have to see what happens. But Ethan Fonseca Moreno in the race lead. I have his teammate behind him of Jonathan Parker. And I have his teammate to his inside of Jaden Porter. The race truck going to take that hard left turn on pit road for the second time tonight. And then coming down to the Geico Research Zone, we are back underway here at Pocono. And Moreno hits the loud pedal. He's not able to get clear of his teammate. Now he's clear of his teammate, but I don't think he's going to take it to the inside. Everyone's quickly slots up in line to the outside lane, and only got a couple cars down at the bottom now.
Yeah, Kyle Tubb had the bad restart there, and that allowed a lot of people up the outside lane. That allowed Cole Snyder to get the outside.
Yeah, but down the Long Pond straightaway now. We'll see if anyone tries to make any moves down into turn number 2, the tunnel turn. But the top 3 stay the same. Nick Kapiak there in 4th. We'll see if he tries to make his move on these top 3 like he did earlier. 5 to go on the stage. Plenty of time left now. Here comes Kapiak. He's going to look to the bottom. Cole Snyder's going to leave him out to dry, though. Snyder's going to go try and go to the outside lane. Ever going to try and need to get clear of on the bottom. He can't even get alongside. And Tubb way up the racetrack, up against the outside wall pretty much. Try to get that as big of a run as he can, but Kapiak trying to slot in line.
Just
Can't
has no
find
hold.
the hole there. Maybe able to find a hole behind Kyle Top here.
Luckily, there was a hole in the slots inside. Here comes Josh Arnold to the inside, Brett Bennett.
Josh Arnold to the inside, trying to get by Bennett. Gonna maybe get to the inside of Kapiak. Oh, Mick Jesseweather getting pretty loose there, losing all the way down to the inside. As Donnie Kite trying to make a move on Giovanni Klein, who Klein does not want that move. Doesn't want to take it to the inside there, but he will. That's good. Just try and hold the inside lane, but Klein around the outside, not able to make it work. Klein a little lost the front of the car there through the center. He started to get really tight off the exit. Arnold now on the bottom, still trying to make a move on Zachary Meredith, but he slots in line. Everyone's single filing out.
Here comes Meredith now, Brack on the inside. Brett Bennett, ooh, hip checks him up the racetrack. In the wall.
Snyder in the wall. Snyder in the wall, that's going to cause a big checkup. Kite's going to split him in the middle, 3 wide. He's still very far back from the top 3, so I think these top 3 are going to fight it out for the stage win eventually, but here in a couple laps.
Then the tire tire has worn just a little bit, but you can't get that great of an exit off one. Seems like a lot of drivers got a little tight there.
Yeah, everyone's struggling with the kind of losing the front of the car. That's what it seems like. He's just plowing up the racetrack. For the 2 laps to go here in stage, we'll see if Kapiak can close that gap back down to the race leaders. He was able to do it earlier, but he did have a little bit more time. I don't think he'll be able to try and pick up the stage win to these top 3 battle.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It depends on how hard these guys battle. And knowing them, I just don't know if they're going to battle. Oh, we're doing outside wall. Off of 1. That could allow Kapiak to get some draft here.
We'll have to see. He's down to about 6, maybe 7 car lengths now. See if he can gain anything in turn 2. We got a little bit down in the 4th gear, so yeah, the shifting here as well. I don't know how people, what drivers are gonna be elect to shift or not. I think everyone's just kind of staying in 4th gear. No one's really going to 5th. Well, you gotta go to 5th on the front straightaway. Yeah, I don't think anyone's staying in 5th gear. Down the front straightaway, final lap for the stage. We'll see if Moreno holds on to the stage win. He's got his teammate Jonathan Parker right behind him on his bumper as he enters turn number 1. Quarter starting to fall off a bit. Halfback not close enough. Off of turn 1, we'll see what. Oh, Snyder loose the back with Bennett as well. A little bit of smoke coming out the rear tires there. Down the long pond straightaway, they're fighting for all the stage points towards the back there. We'll see if Jonathan Parker makes a move on the stage win. Should try and set up for a good run off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, coming into turn number 3. Parker, does he dive it in for the stage win? He's just stick behind his teammate of Ethan Fonseca Moreno. So off of turn off the final corner, Moreno's going to pick up the stage 1 win. We got Calamity towards the back. Going to be drag race to the line for about this 8th place spot. Oh, Kite's going to get into Bennett. Bennett's going to spin back up the track. He's going to hold on to a great save from Brett Bennett. That ends the stage. Not got the caution yet. There's the caution. What a save from Brett Bennett there. Ethan Fonseca Moreno picks up the stage win.
That was a hectic battle for that around 10th, 8th place position. So, I mean, if you look at the guys who pitted, Josh Adams, he's up to 11. He took 4 tires on that pit stop there in on the first caution. I'm guessing he's going to let to stay out here. Obviously, I mean, unless he wants to top off on fuel, but he didn't really make that much inroads during those with those fresh tires.
As far as just trying to keep the tires on the car, I mean, it's Brynock and Campbell. They fell really far back. I don't even think they even tried to stay up there. They just instantly went towards the back and just try and save their tires, save a little bit of fuel. And it could be a little tight, maybe a lap short, but you can easily save that under this yellow. And by going really slow during that run there, so now they're gonna have really good track position. We'll see what they can do. So see who elects to come down pit road when the pit road opens. Actually working our way down to pit road.
I expect pretty much everyone looking up the lane here. I was surprised. Except the people who pitted in the last caution, but
Yep, everyone's gonna come down pit road. You got one car staying out. That's Josh Adams. He pitted last year caution, and everyone, even Mike Campbell and Tyler Brynock, they're gonna come down pit road as well. So the only driver to stay on the racetrack, Josh Adams. So we'll see what he does, what his strategy will be. We'll pick up the pit stops here and pick up our stage 1 winner once we get back.
everyone's probably gonna take 4 tires. Maybe some people take 2 here.
I don't think 2 tires would be worth it. I think you all, well, as soon as I say that, Klein, Parker,
looks like a few people did.
No. Yeah, a couple drivers taking 2 tires there. Jonathan Parker, Kyle Taub, Ethan Fonseca taking 2 tires. Giovanni Klein as well. So we'll see how the 2 tires hold out for them, but I think maybe that'd be a late race call. I don't know if we'll have to see how it works out here. They do only gotta go like pretty much 15 laps. So we'll see. I think it could be an option for these drivers.
Also,
We'll see if
maybe there's a little
Thinking
tight right now. They want to loosen it up, and that's the way to do it. Just take red sides only. They really feel that much tightness into one, which I think a lot of people, at least off the exit, they feel pretty tight. And
We'll have to see. We'll have to see, but I think, well, we get the little downtime under the yellow. We're going to bring in our stage 1 winner, Ethan Fonseca. Ethan, welcome to the booth. You got a copy?
Oh, yes, sir. I got a copy.
All right, you're able to pick up the stage win. So what's your strategy going to the rest of the race here, and especially those 2 tires there? So
Yeah, I plan to hold this lead for as long as I can, and maybe even fight my teammates off for it, because I think clean air is just way too important right now. But at the same time, the runs from behind just are huge. So it's tough, but with the point situation as well, I'm definitely trying to try to take that points lead if I can. So yeah, I just gotta stay ahead of my teammate JP right behind me.
well, congrats on the stage win, and good luck in the rest of the race.
All right, appreciate it.
The stage 1 winner, Ethan Fonseca Moreno, is looking for that points lead. So the stage points definitely a big importance to him. Knows he wants that. Stage win as well. Once that points lead, stage win. Wants those extra stage points, but he's gonna have to get through Josh Adams here on a little bit older tires. He's on the 5-lap older tires now. Well, actually, probably up to 8 laps, but pretty much a good chunk of them have been under caution. So down the back straightaway, coming into turn number 3. But coming to start stage number 2, we're gonna have a 16-lap shootout for the stage, 16-lap run for the stage. We'll see if we get any other cautions like we did in the first stage. Pacer gonna take that hard left turn on pit road. We're back underway. Adams gonna stack on the loud pedal. He's not gonna be able to get clear of Ethan Fonseca for the race lead that easily. Now down the front straightaway. Moreno might actually be able to get clear of Adams going into turn 1. We'll see what Adams can do on the 4 tires. Now, Moreno on the 2 tires, but Adams on the 4 tires, a little bit warm. Oh, Klein almost gets to the Parker there. Almost gets around, but Moreno almost gets turned by Adams down the back, Long Pond straightaway, but everyone's calamity behind as he's top 2 and pulled away back a couple car lengths already. Klein's looking for that 3rd place spot on Jonathan Parker.
Gonna climb from last to 3rd now, as he's kind of split up the teammates. Josh Adams and Ryan Klein put those teammates up now, so let's see how this works out for them.
Yeah,
Adams
but Parker easily wants that spot. Parker wants that spot back. I think maybe if we go green to the end of the stage, if 4 tires of Josh Adams work to his favor.
Ooh, door-to-door contact on the front straightaway.
Down into turn number 1. Border's going to get clear of Klein and Parker. So now for the race lead, Josh Adams looking for the lead. The outside of Ethan Fonseca Moreno trying to use those extras to 4 tires to his advantage compared to the 2. Trying to use the outside lane, not able to make it work.
Here comes Parker behind. We might try to make through right here on the front straightaway.
And this battle is going to definitely help everyone to catch up to the race lead. And Adams not going to have any help because, I mean, I think your teammates will go with the teammates, and yes, they will. Parker and Porter quickly line up to the bottom. Going to try and push Moreno out to the race lead, and Adams going to fall right on back, get a freight train on the inside lane. He'll fall from second all the way back to fourth, possibly. He's only going to lose the spot to Parker. See if he can get to the outside of Parker here. Down the long pond straightaway. Almost a little bit of contact there with the side draft, but now you got Klein, Taub, Happy Act. They're all closing in now, so we'll see if they can get clear behind Porter. Might be able to try and push this outside lane. Yeah, Porter sees that. He's gonna hop up, and now Parker's kind of left out to dry on the bottom. Klein had to really check up there in the entry at 3. Down long front straightaway, coming to complete lap number 22.
Moreno getting dropped to his teammates. Smart team move right there. Parker's gonna clear easily for second. Ooh, but it's a little tight.
Get tight up the racetrack. We'll see if he can work down the long pond straightaway now. Adams clears a Porter. Well, Adams, he's gonna push Parker. So Adams gonna push Parker back up to his teammate Ethan Moreno. Klein's gonna be to the bottom of Jaden Porter. Happy Act gonna try to stick right behind both of them. Klein can't get by Porter. Remember, Klein is on 2 tires.
Porter's on 4, so this could be a difference here.
Oh, but a little stack up off of turn 3 there. I think Top maybe got the wall. Off of turn number 1, the top 3 are pulled away by a good margin over Jaden Porter. These top 3 have pulled away.
Yeah, we'll see what Jaden Porter can do on those 4 fresh tires. Only driving the top 5 that have 4 fresh tires. Will it make a difference here in these next 5-6 laps?
Let's see, Adams kind of falling back off those top 2 just a little bit right now. Still got time. Still got 10 laps to go on the stage, so I think those 4 tires will come into play. Be better off.
Especially if we go green the rest of this way too.
Long pond straightaway. Well, not the back straightaway. Sorry. Entry turn 3. They stop. Everyone's, I mean, pretty much single file out right now. Not really able to find any speed, any run to get around anyone.
A lot more spread out than it was in the first stage. Maybe just due to the different tire strategy and whatnot, but still, I mean, a lot more spread out. Not as much side-by-side action as we saw in the last stage. Everyone's kind of just stuck where they're at. Porter now on Adams. Adams can still run by. That could be a smart move from Adams. He knows that Porter can catch up to these guys and start battling. Adams can be right back into it.
Yeah, maybe Adams burnt up his tires a little bit too much trying to get to the race lead early. But also could, because he did pit pretty early, around lap 8, he could be a little bit tight on fuel. So we'll have to see.
This would still
definitely work out for him.
Yeah, this would still be a great call from Adams if he can get 4th place in the stage even bit compared to where he was. He was, I believe, around 11th at the end of stage 1. So that increase of about 7-6 positions. The overall great strategy for him, and he only burned up 1 more set than everyone else. But they're going to be even here once the stage caution comes out, though.
We'll have to see. Parker and Moreno up front still.
flipping it on the outside wall.
That really splits up the pack there.
The backpack is really far away from the rest of the field. Basically, the top 12 separated. Everyone else in the smaller pack. But right now, just kind of follow the leader at this point. Few battles, like lap by lap, but not many. You go this time by.
7 to go.
Oh yeah,
In the
excuse me, sorry,
stage.
not 30, 35.
7 to go in the stage.
Right now, Porter's slowly catching up to Parker right now. He has a 3-car tandem trying to catch up these 2 cars in front. We'll see if that works out for him.
But yeah, like we'll see if Porter, Adams, and Klein can work their way up. Klein's actually starting to make a good bit of pace here late into the stage, even on the 2 tires.
Top 5 will definitely pull away from the rest of the pack. And again, Porter slowly closing here down to turn 2. Not going to be able to make a move, but slowly but surely he'll be there at the end though for the stage.
Yeah, for sure. And especially if Parker and Moreno get together and start battling like they were in the kind of did in the end of the first stage, it can definitely drag the other 3 back to the front. See if it works out for them or not. Well, let's see.
Meredith looking to the inside of Papiak. It looks like not going to be able to make a move. Pocono just being so draft dependent here in these next gen cars. Honestly, IndyCar, but especially these next gens, I feel like the draft is just so important here at Pocono.
Turn number 3. This top 4 close the gap back down to each other a little bit, just a little bit. Parker and Moreno working together, kind of just stay away from the rest of the field.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a perfect job. I mean, no one's been able to do anything really. I mean, Porter seems like he was getting close, but once he got some more dirty air, really just pulling away now, and I'm not sure if they can really do much unless they start battling up ahead.
Yeah, not really much they can do. They're just trying to work together, trying in that like dirty air bubble.
I think turn 3 is really the only turn that you can really do some sort of multi-groove. You can get out that dirty air, but it's not enough. As within 3/10, you got some draft, but just not really much you can do here unless they start battling.
We'll see. It's 3 to go on the stage. I mean, we'll see if they try to make a move up front.
Adams, it's tight off of 1. Got some dirty.
He might lose a spot here. Yeah, he might lose a spot here to Giovanni Klein. We'll see what Klein does.
Yeah, Kisselweather seems like he's had some speed here. He's been about 10th quicker than these guys ahead, so he could be slowly but surely catching this top 5 pack. But they've only fallen off about 4/10 overall compared to the fastest lap time, so tire were not an issue here tonight at all.
Yeah, not with the 2 tires. The 2 tires was very good. So I think everyone will probably take 4 for the rest of this, but if we see a late race caution, everyone will definitely come down and take 2 tires probably at that point, knowing that, I mean, it hasn't really affected anyone yet. All the guys on 2 tires just able to stay up front.
Ooh, who was on the wall? It's kissing while the outside wall, pushing a little too much. Not sure if he lost too much momentum there. He might have some right front damage, which at Pocono you do not want to have any aero damage.
Yeah, especially that'll cost him a good bit of time if he has a lot of damage there.
Until I probably this time for the stage.
Yeah, we'll see if Parker tries to make a move. I mean, he's not really that close. But Moreno trying to break the draft, and that might help with Parker a little bit, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll help them break the bubble there. Down in the turn 1, we'll see what Parker does. He's just trying to stay to the outside, trying to get a run off at the corner. Off of turn number 1, he's definitely gonna get the run down the long pond straightaway.
He's gonna go in the outside lane. Very smart from Moreno there.
Trying to go to the outside lane. Parker gonna stick right behind him. He's gonna have the dirty air though. It's gonna slow him up off the corner, and that's gonna allow Moreno. That's gonna allow Moreno to pull away. He got really tight here. Now that's gonna allow him to take second away down into turn number 3, and that's gonna allow Porter to clear Parker easily for second. And off the corner, Ethan Fonseca Moreno gonna easily take the stage win. A little bit of a drag race behind between Kissweather and Klein, but Klein's easily gonna get that one.
Up and Donnie Kite will round out 10th place in the stage there. But Ethan Russell Moreno, stage 2 winner also, back to back to the stages.
Yep, so sweeps the stages once again. And I think he's definitely going to be the one to beat tonight. I think really importantly, I mean, if you're anyone else, everyone, you got to work together, try to split up these those three drivers, Evans, Parker, and Porter. They're so good at working together.
I would guess everyone here will take 4 tires because I know it's going to be a long run to the end, but I mean, you saw 2 tires, I mean, it wasn't really much different. So maybe someone tries to take 2 and get some track position here. Would not be surprised either.
Now we'll see how it plays out. I think everyone will probably take 4 here, especially knowing that the last stage at least like 30-35 laps. So I think like 4 tires will probably end up being better after that long of a run. But I don't know. I mean, after that run, the 2 tires were really, really good there. To slowly work our way through the pace lap to come down pit road. So I mean, everyone will come down pit road here. Now they will have to make a pit stop in the final stage, so we could see a little bit of strategy play out.
Yep, we are coming to the halfway point of this race though. So this race is official if there is some sort of icy thunderstorm.
Yeah, that could definitely. Rain did exist on the ovals. We could.
But
we'll have to see. But everyone's gonna dive down pit road. Just as expected, everyone's gonna dive down pit road and come down and take 4 fresh tires and a full tank of fuel.
Actually, Zachary Merritt and Brett Bennett hated it before the last stage, so they're gonna stay out here. I did not notice that. So
Actually, I did. Yeah, we did not notice that either. I did not notice that either. So yeah, Mike Campbell, Zachary Meredith, and Brett Bennett playing this real life strategy, pit, not losing too much time, pitting before the end of the stage,
Oh, and Parker.
staying out.
Parker gets Moreno there on pit lane.
So yeah, great strategy call by Mike Campbell, Zachary Meredith, and Brett Bennett. So we'll see if it plays out for him.
The thing about Parker though is he had a slower pit stop. He got out of his box quicker, so interesting how he gained the position there. But
he just fast on pit road, able to hold more consistent speed.
Yeah. The thing about Mike Campbell is that he pitted 20 laps ago, so during the last stage caution, so he can only go about 27 laps, so about like 8-9 laps here, maybe 10, maybe.
If he can stretch it to 10, that he's got to stretch it to at least 10 to even have a chance at making it on only one stop.
And he can't pit here because pit lane is closed. He will get a pretty good. I think they can get a holding penalty here if he pits or a drive-through.
Yeah, definitely would. So he's got to knock
he has to stay out here. So interesting strategy there. I mean, if track position is this important, I mean, not bad.
I'll have to see how this plays out.
As we are officially coming to the halfway point of this race. 38 laps down, 38 to go.
Yep, 38 to go. Everyone will have to make one last stop.
Actually, Zachary Meredith, looks like you have got UL penalty there. He's starting all the way back at 18. He didn't come down pit lane. So.
Yeah, Josh Arnold got one as well, so.
Was it a admin given one?
Yeah, they both were admin given, so I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, instances, maybe I just asked for one, but I don't know. We'll have to see what it was. But Mike Campbell and Brett Bennett on the front row. Those two drivers trying to flip the stage. We'll see the pace truck going to take that hard left turn onto pit road, and we're back underway here for Pocono. Mike Campbell able to clear Bennett on the start. Great restart, but that's not going to allow Bennett to slide in behind him. Moreno's going to be able to pull alongside Brett Bennett. Kissweather's going to look to the inside for 3 wide.
4 wide.
As Campbell going really slower into the corner. He's going to get really sideways. He's able to save it. So he's a lot of time now. He lifts from first all the way to the back of the pack now. Bennett able to clear Moreno going into the corner. So Bennett holds on to the lead.
I think that was just Campbell's cold tires and old tires mixed together. Not a good mixture right there. Ooh, contact. That's Nick Hapiak around.
Kyle Taub goes around as well. Oh, and Mike Campbell into the wall behind him. So Kyle Taub is going to go around and bring out. That's our 4th caution of the night. We had one on stage 1, and we had our 2-stage caution. So our 2nd cause of caution from an incident.
Got turned by someone going through maybe Josh Adams there.
So let's see, Cole Snyder on the inside.
No,
he just checked out the corner. Snyder tried to go to the bottom and just, a little bit of contact, a little racing incident there, and sent Taub around, and that might be his night over, depending on if he got a pit for repairs, but he did not get one, so he might be able to fix that car. He might be able to still have a chance at a solid finish tonight. So now everyone's going to probably stay out here, but while we're under the caution for the 4th time tonight, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back here from Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Welcome back to the Pocono Mountains here at the Pocono Raceway. We've been through the first 2 stages and another caution. We just got off caution. We're coming to 32 laps to go when we take the green. Brett Bennett's going to be the race leader. He likes to take the outside lane. We have Ethan Fonseca to his inside with his teammates behind him on the row number 2. We'll see what Bennett can do. He played a great strategy. He's able to stay up there so far. That's his first lap there. Pace car is off, and we're back underway here at Pocono. Take the long trucking down the front straightaway. make it down into turn 1. No one fanning out as of yet, but we'll see probably everyone fan out to 3 and maybe 4 wide going down into turn 1. Actually trying to single file out pretty quickly. But Renault on the bottom, he actually might be able to clear Bennett going off of turn number 1, and he will. Bennett getting tight through the center of the corner. That's going to allow Ethan Hudson to clear for the race lead.
He's got a good run though, down the back straight away. Oh, late block from Renault. He clears him though. Bennett's going to stay behind.
They're going to stay behind now. It's really tight through the entry at turn number 2. He's going to lose a good chunk of time to Ethan Hudson Renault. Renault's been dominant all night long, been out front all night long. They've won both stages. We'll see if he can pick up the race win as well.
Ben's strategy here just has to hold on as much as you can, stay up front. They did about 12 laps to go. About 6 or 7 of those laps have been under caution, so really on about 5 laps. But if you can hold on in the top 5, have to. Ooh, car on the wall. That's Snyder.
Multiple cars on the wall. Chap on the wall there as well. He's all the way down to the back, all the way down to the inside wall. But yeah, but these drivers can go about 6 more laps until the window opens. So if anyone wants to try that, could try pit very early and maybe try and catch caution. I think it would really be the best option, but it's definitely there if they both want it.
That's the only problem with that strategy.
And you don't want to have any draft as well. So yeah.
Big blocks here, I think. Is that Mark Kissenway actually? Jay Porter on the outside, you get the draft. They'll probably clear Kissenway on turn 1 here. Maybe. Almost does. Kissenway can get tight off the exit, or easily it'll be clear.
Yeah, Porter clears racks to single file. A couple cars on the wall off of turn number 1. Going make a difference.
Yeah, they just kind of bounced off of it, but man, kind of followed the lead at that point. It's just all of them hit the outside wall.
Yeah, Dirty Air just kind of tracks you all the way up there to the wall. But Ethan Hudson Renault and Jonathan Parker 1 and 2 once again. We've seen that so much tonight.
Man, Brett Brand doing a great job here on this first 3-4 laps on this restart. He's staying in that 3rd place position and looking like a good strategy call from that 47 machine.
He's able to make it work, but now he's got Jaden Porter to his inside. Porter trying to make a move. It's going to be tough to pass, but I think he's going to be able to get it. He'll see what Kissenweather does. Kissenweather stays up to the outside. It's going to be really tough to pass. Porter might be able to lose a spot here. Out of the 2, this battle is also going to let those top 2 pull away. Porter forces his way into that gap there between Kissenweather and Bennett. Almost got himself turned going into the corner, going down the straightaway. But able to get it done. Now he looks to the inside again of Brett Bennett. Almost makes a little bit of contact there. Slow him up just a little bit. But all that battling loss cost them a lot of time to the top 2.
Yeah, Moreno and Parker have been pushing each other this past 2 laps here. They're not too far behind, but 2 tenths here seems like an eternity on the racetrack.
Especially how the draft is tonight, and just how tough it is to get the run and get the pass done.
Now back to the inside lane.
He's trying to get to the inside. Yeah, he just can't get down there.
Playing drafts, with just the inside lane not that great in 3. Turn 3, you gotta just pinch a guy down. Get all that draft on the front straightaway. Not able to do much. But man, Bennett, you gotta give him credit though. Staying at 3rd place. Oh, as soon as I say that, it's loose off of 1. That's not what you want. But he chops on the 5th, stops back in line. Or he loses 2 positions so you can stay up here, stay in 5th place, and be there at the end.
Yeah, but still, as we've seen how tough it is to pass, and I don't know if that track position could be very important.
Yeah, pit stops.
Definitely
Crucial tonight.
didn't lose. Yeah, pit stops. We'll have to see. We'll see how the pit stops play out, and the pit strategy. We'll see how that plays out. I think that could help them.
Could be some 2 tire stops strategy here. We saw earlier in stage 2, or stage 1 yellow, I guess you could say. And during stage 2 tires wasn't that much different than 4. Obviously, it's a way longer run.
Yeah, that will definitely save you about 5 seconds off pit road. Depends on how much fuel you have to take. But we'll have to see how long the fuel will take the fuel, but it could save you a good couple seconds.
Ooh, there's a few cars on the outside wall, man. Every time off it's 1, always cars on the outside wall.
I think yeah, Porter's caught him, but I think really with the strategy here, if you try to take 2 tires, depends on what the majority are. If you're the only one on 2 tires and everyone else takes 4, you're only about 3 seconds ahead, and it really burnt off your left side tires, and you took right side tires. It might not work out for you. We'll have to see how it plays out. But I think if you get a couple of people to get on your strategy, it might work out. Especially, like say these top three teammates as well. They all could take 2-tire strategy. I think they can easily make it work, pull away, and be able to hold off the rest of the field.
I believe you said this is Mark Kissenweather's home track, right? Earlier in the pre-race show.
Yeah.
Right now, running 4th place, and he's right there with the top 3. He has a chance to win this thing with 25 laps.
He's definitely there. He's right behind these top 3. He's got to find a way to get by them all on pit road. But I mean, it's going to be tough. I mean, it's going to be tough to upset these top 3. I mean, they're all teammates working together. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat them, especially how we've seen tonight. But we'll see what Kissenweather can do. I think he's definitely can do it.
Yeah, definitely has the speed here late in this race. He's been about 5th to 7th place, I feel like, but he has a chance here in 4th place. Great positioning. You gotta stay with them, be there at the end. I think that's really the mindset he has right now.
Yeah, I think he can definitely do it, but now we're in the fuel window, so we'll see if anyone comes down to pit road soon. Try and get a couple of drivers to peel off. We'll see what they can do. 24 to go. We're definitely in the fuel window now.
One driver down pit lane. I saw. Wait, that's Mike Campbell in last place, 18th, or last place on the lap. As here comes Porter. Oh no, he was close. Right on the back bumper of Parker, though. Will he make a move or will he stay behind? Not enough momentum.
No one can really pass as of now. You get battles in the back here. This Nick Hapiak and Zachary Meredith. They're battling for about the 10th place position.
Hapiak gets to get loose off of 3. Here comes John Osborne's Josh Adams down pit lane. I think he was running 5th place before he pitted there. First driver in the top 5 to pit coming up the lane.
We'll see how it works out for him. He's not gonna have any help. I don't know if it can work, but we'll see if he tries to take 2 tires. Well, we'll watch this pit stop here. Let's see if he takes 2 tires. Tries a different strategy. He's gonna go up, take right side tires.
He's gassing it up there. I think he's taking 2. Yep.
Yeah, taking 2 tires, hopping off on fuel. So this could work out for Josh Adams. Now he was pretty far back already for the top 4. They pulled away by a large margin. So much time it really saved.
Or anyone else coming down pit lane, seeing that tow machine come down. Doesn't look like it as there's continuing battle here. Osborne and Zachary Meredith.
This is the battle for 9th since Adams came down pit road and pitted. Keep an eye on when we see pits. We'll keep an eye on when we see pit stops where Adams will cycle out. He is 36 seconds back from our race leader of Ethan Moreno. And we'll see if Moreno takes 4 tires. I think majority of the strategy we've seen at the end of stage 1. I mean, everyone took 2 tires. A lot of drivers took 2 tires, and it definitely held on. And I mean, I don't see anyone really taking 4 tires here. We'll have to see.
Getting the ticker there. It's the last lap time that these guys ran. We'll kind of just see how much faster Josh Adams is compared to our race leaders. I just don't know if it'll be enough without draft, but we'll see if he can maybe be even with them. If he can just be a little bit quicker, that'll help a lot.
So that time by Moreno, our race leader, in a 53.0. We'll see what Adams does this time by. He's going to wait a long 30 seconds before he comes across the line to take his lap, to take off his time. He's through turn 2 right now as the leaders are off turn number 1. I mean, it's going to be really hard with the lack of draft. It's going to be really tough to keep speed. We'll have to see what Josh Adams can do.
There he comes off of 3.
So across the line, Josh Adams, this time he's going to run a 53.458, so it's 4/10 of a second off our race leader of Moreno. So I think the draft's really going to hurt him. There's a little bit of right front damage there. It didn't look like he did. But we'll have to see. I mean, the 2 tires will help. So if everyone takes 4, he could still hold on. Just slowly bleed the time away.
There goes Happy.
Here's John Osborne. John Osborne and Nick Hapiak battling for the top 10.
Hapiak was in the top 5. He just kind of fell back late in the run there in stage 1, I believe, and just hasn't been able to get back to that top 5 position. He's kind of just been stuck in that 8th to 10th place position all night long. Probably needs a caution here though. There's some big strategy call here to give him a chance at the race win.
Yeah, and if that definitely plays a strategy, right? I mean, he could try a 2-tire strategy. He is about 3 seconds back, so it's in the range. He can definitely do it. Get out in front. Let's see if they're but leaders right to come back, come around Mike Gamble.
I think he's just letting Mark Kissenweather by. I mean, he just gave him the outside lane on the front straightaway. He's giving them plenty of room. I'm not sure if he's just letting by. It looks like he is, maybe.
Yeah, knowing Kissenweather might be a little bit quicker. He's on the outside lane. Doesn't really have the help, so just try and get behind Kissenweather. Try and push him up to the race leaders.
Too. Mike Campbell
we'll see, so let's see how it plays out. 19 to go, coming to 18. We'll see if anyone comes out pit road soon. It all last pitted at the end of stage number 2, which would have been a lap 35. So it was 40 to go. So everyone can go about maybe 5 to 8 more laps here on the tank of fuel. See if anyone does it. There's Jonathan Parker. He's going to dive down pit road.
All by himself, though. That's the key. I just don't know if you can do it by yourself.
Oh, Brett Bennett followed him, so Brett Bennett and Jonathan Parker, they both pitted. Cole Snyder did as well towards the back. We'll see if they take 4 2 tires. We'll see where they come out compared to Josh Adams, and they are going to have the fresher tires. I don't know, maybe just, I think if you take 2 tires, I mean, I think you just have to be even tires. I don't know if it'll really work depending on with the overcut of 4 tires. We'll have to see.
Yep, 2
so
tires.
there's Josh Adams off of turn 3 right there. Jonathan Parker taking 2.
Brett Bennett takes 4. They're not going to be able to work together. We'll see where Josh Adams crossing the line here.
So Josh Adams going down to the turn 1. So Josh Adams clears Brett Bennett by a good margin, but also Jonathan Parker pretty far in front of him. That's how much the draft made a difference. Also, Josh Adams was pretty a couple seconds
few
back
other drivers coming up already. Ethan Butler, Moreno, Kyle Taub. Moreno's all by himself though.
Moreno all by himself. Kissenweather stays out. We'll see. I think Moreno might try and take 2 tires and try and link up with his teammates of Jonathan Parker with draft. Oh, we don't want to overshoot the stall. He did overshoot the stall,
that's
so
good.
That's big. I believe Meredith did as well. Hapiak, we'll see if everyone takes 2 tires.
Listen, they will. No, 4.
Everyone, okay. 4 for everyone else. Moreno takes 2. We'll see what his teammate, Jonathan Parker. Jonathan Parker could get his teammate.
I think
Josh Adams.
Overshooting your stall really hurt him. I mean, it might just be a half a second on pit lane, but half a second on pit lane is a big difference on the racetrack.
Yeah, Josh Adams wasn't able to get any time. We'll see Jonathan Parker's lap times this time by. We'll see what he is compared to Brett Bennett.
Mark Kissenweather and Jaden Porter working together here. They can pit later, and they can still be quicker right now, even with these older tires. We're in a 53.3, which is pretty much the same as Josh Adams. Adams are in a 53.2.
And we're also going to keep an eye on Brett Bennett, how much faster he's going to be compared to Jonathan Parker and Ethan Fonseca and Moreno. They're both on the 2 tires, so yeah, so we'll have to see what Bennett can do. He's got called up in Nick Capiak behind him, so they blended out behind him. See if these guys can get up together and to help each other. That time by Bennett 53.268, leaders 53.321. So the tires really didn't make a difference compared.
Same was Porter.
Yeah, Porter goes
Lots
down.
of
That
brakes,
really,
big time.
tires didn't really make a big difference. See Jonathan Parker at a 53.0, so his two tires just really good. He's just too much of an advantage on the two tires. So see what Jaden Porter does. He's in his stall now.
He gained any time on these drivers. I guess he's only gonna take right sides if I'm gonna have to guess. Looks like
Yeah, he did. Two tires only, but I mean, Jonathan Parker already passing him at this point. Yeah, Jonathan Parker out by a long shot. He had a really good pit stop compared to everyone else. 4 tires, not even faster.
Yep.
And now with 15 to go, it looks like he pretty much has this race settled.
I mean, ooh, Porter and Moreno could get together here. 15 laps to go is definitely enough time if these two can work together. Here comes Kisswater down pit lane. Remember, Kisswater was close with Porter. So those three can get together here and work together and try to get up to Parker. I mean, the draft here is about probably 2-3 tenths a lap. But Javon Klein, you're race leader right now. You could 24 laps to go, so you're probably about next 4 laps at least.
Maybe just trying to stay out, catch a caution, and he was still, I mean, you know, put him towards the back. Everyone's still on the lead lap. But Kissweather out of the pit road. Parker just passed him. He's actually Kissweather a lot better stop compared to Porter. Porter's going to just get right by him. Just they lay him on in. Donnie Kite battling for 3rd at the moment. But meanwhile, Jonathan Parker out by a good bit.
Here goes Ronnie Klein down pit lane. Josh Hall takes the race lead.
So Arnold will take the lead. Klein's going to come down pit road. So the top, everyone really spread out now.
As Arnold actually pitted 21 laps ago, so I think he might have topped off on fuel. Is he shutting off the engine here? No, I don't think there's any way he could save.
There's no way he can save that much. I'd have to go about 35 laps on fuel. That's way too much.
Yeah.
And I think what he did, he topped it off on that caution we had at the start of stage number 2. I think that's what he did. And it's going to allow him to go a couple laps longer, but I don't think it's really going to work for him at all. I mean, we'd not even see the 4 tires work for Brett Bennett. He's 8 seconds back, and he's still slower than Jonathan Parker on the 2 tires.
Yeah, I think 2 tires is pretty much the same as 4. Might even free up the race car a little bit. May even handle even better, maybe. Who knows? Ooh, looks like landing at the outside wall there. 12 laps to go. Top 4 have stayed out so far. Parker, your race leader once he's cycled through. But I mean, you can see these guys. They're not that far away, but it's so hard to gain time here at Pocono. They're barely quicker than Parker at some points. Maybe less than a 10th lap. That's just not going to do it. You got to be about a 10th a lap there, be within half a second. And there's no way that they can really work together since they're so far back from each other.
Yeah, I mean it's very tough to really gain time here without any draft, and I don't think really Parker's losing. I don't really see Parker losing this race unless we get a caution. I mean, he's still about a second and a half ahead. I mean, Moreno can technically close the gap down. He needs to gain about more than a tenth a lap, which is tough to do. And plus, once Moreno gets in the dirty air, he'll probably just stall out. That's the difference. That's the difference of overshooting your stall. We see Moreno, he overshot his stall just a little bit. That made a big enough difference where Parker was able to get out clear by a big margin. Jonathan Parker just by himself as of now.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much all the same exact lap time that these 3 drivers. I mean, pretty much all the same as Donnie Kent comes down pit lane in that 3rd place spot.
We have a good battle here with Giovanni Klein, Kyle Taub, Nick Kapiak, and
three wide?
Brett Bennett. They're all together. They're 3 wide down the straightaway. Along front straightaway, the Lions able to get in front of Taub and Haptic to stay out in front of them. Bennett's out there a couple, maybe about a half a second ahead.
Oh, contact. Oh, hard hit the outside. Oh, blinks
Taub
out
hitting
there.
the wall.
Not sure if Klein put in the outside wall there, but Klein blinked out. Maybe a little lucky there because I think Taub came down the racetrack a little bit. Could have maybe hooked Klein in the outside wall. As Chapel and Lehman come down pit lane, so Josh Arnold, the only driver, has not pitted during this stage 3. The outside wall.
Josh Arnold and Lehman probably just looking for a caution. Well, Josh Arnold just probably looking for a yellow. Lehman finally come down pit road.
Arnold, 25 laps to go. He can probably go another 2. There's no way he can really stretch it to 34. That would be improbable big time.
I mean, we did see the older tires of Kiss Weather and Porter. They weren't really that much slower. We could see him just try and take a splash and go. But still, still wouldn't save enough time, and I don't think he still wouldn't.
Maybe, I mean, last time by he was a second slower than these guys. So.
Yeah, just, he doesn't have any draft, but I think he definitely could improve his positioning.
Yeah, these guys are really racing. We have a 5-car battle for 7th place.
So just can work together. They can close that gap a little bit. I mean, to maybe a car ahead.
Josh Adams, yeah, right up ahead. They can definitely work their way up there. 8 laps to do it. About 1 second behind. I think that's might be what they're doing. Run the outside.
Work together. Get up an extra spot. Get an extra spot. Another car to battle with. Josh Arnold finally down pit road. We'll see what he does here. See if he takes fuel only. Won't think it really matter. I think he's just gonna. Parker's gonna easily beat him off pit road easily. Oh, we got a caution! Caution on the racetrack. Giovanni Klein goes around.
And if Arnold stayed out for one more lap, if he could have, that would have been perfect for him.
I think honestly, this is gonna be better off. He can get out quickly.
Yeah.
He's taking 2 tires. He's taking 4 tires. So
we were just watching the battle. I mean, I kind of thought in the back of my head that battle could cause a wreck. They were battling pretty hard. Off of 2, I believe it was. Happy. Oh, that was whoa. That was a very weird incident there.
But now Josh Arnold actually pitting there. So allow him to stay out here. We'll see what everyone else, if everyone else is gonna come down pit road and take fresh tires. Because now Arnold perfectly on the fresh tires now. He has a lap to warm them up, and he won't really have the cool tires affecting him.
I'm not sure if there was some sort of net code there, because I don't.
There's a little bit of weird contact. Happy trying to clear himself up,
looks like
get on the wall, and just kind of weird contact there. Just I think Klein got the air, got him loose, and he got a little bit tap on the Happy Axe bumper. I think he just
and Happy Axe hit the wall at the same time. I think it was just kind of, that was just a very weird incident there.
And then he overcorrected to just keep it off the inside wall. Quick thinking.
Yeah, great.
Able to pull a quick little.
I guess
360.
You don't call that a save, but I mean it saved his race from Indy, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think he's able to quickly overcorrect that. Quick thinking, pull a quick little 360 and keep it going. Keep himself at the inside wall. Great move there.
I mean Moreno, he's been super good on the short run here. So with 7 laps to go, probably gonna be restart with 5. As they all pit here, I'm kind of surprised. I'm a little surprised here. I mean, the older tires, they haven't been that much of a fall off. The fall off has been about 4/10, which is pretty much nothing.
and meanwhile that allowed Nathan Lehman, Dylan Chappell, Josh Arnold, and Cole Schneider. They all stay on the racetrack, and Giovanni Klein. So top 5 cars stay on the racetrack now. Klein did just completely kind of rip those tires apart with that spin, but we'll see how that works
So
out for
Arnold
him.
did a 21-second pit stop. So I'm not sure. I mean, maybe he saw the caution come out and he checked his. He was only going to take right sides only, and he checked his left sides. Obviously, that takes a little bit more time on pit lane, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what happened
'Cause,
there.
I mean, there's no point. I mean, if there's a caution, you might as well take 4. Really, but if you're only going to take, yeah, iRacing has a little messed up system. But Renault actually wins the race up pit road. Wait, did Parker get speedy? Ooh. No, he took 4 tires. Huh.
So Parker taking 4. Interesting call there.
I don't know why. I mean, they just now have it unchecked, but like 4 tires. I mean, I just don't agree with that call. I mean, 2 tires. We've seen 2 tires is basically the same as 4. I mean, I just don't know. But 4 laps to go here. There's no reason not to take 2. But Giovanni Klein could be your race leader.
So Klein, Chapel, Lehman, Arnold, and Snyder all pitted later than the rest of this field, and that's going to allow them to be up front, especially with the very little laps we're going to have left. We're coming to 1 to green here, so we're going to have a 4-lap shootout here at Pocono. Still a good bit of time for anything to happen. Once green here, Klein, Chapel, Arnold, Lehman, Snyder. Top 5 on the older tires. We'll see what Renault and Porter can do. They've been dominant all night long. Same with Parker, but Parker taking 4 is going to restart towards the back of the field. See how this plays out. 4 laps to go. We'll see if Ethan Fonseca and Renault can make this work.
Yeah, we'll see. He's gonna restart 6th place here. Don't know. I just don't know what's gonna go. I mean, I have no idea. Can't really make a prediction. Old tires, new tires. I haven't really seen a difference, but we'll see how it plays out here.
Have to see, pace truck is off, and we're back underway. 4 laps to go here in the good time cards. Pocono 187. Klein off to a great restart. Chapel clear for 2nd. Now Arnold and Lehman are going to be side by side for 3rd. Now Arnold is on fresh tires just like Renault, but Arnold got the better track position. We'll see what he can do. Off at turn number 1, everyone's quickly single files in line. Lehman with a lot of contact on the wall. A lot of cars, everyone all over the place behind.
Keep it straight.
Lehman and Arnold still side by side though.
Mario's gonna give him a shove. Should clear him into 2. And
Oh, he got tight through the center. Lehman gets into Arnold, and Arnold's going to go around. Arnold goes around on the back straightaway. That's going to bring out the caution with Lehman. And I kind of seen that coming. Arnold gets tight through the center. Lehman also gets tight off the exit, and they meet in the middle, meet off the corner exit, get in the wall. Both of them go around. Moreno right behind it, able to barely avoid it.
lucky to avoid that one. He got front end damage there. That's a pretty big hit there for Moreno. Some significant front end damage. Got 25 machine.
And then meanwhile, that puts Nick Hapiak up to 4th. Nick Hapiak, defending track champion. We'll see what he can do. See what he do. Last time we went to Pocono, he picked up the win. See if he can pick up another, and he's gonna have to green white checker to do it.
And Nick Hapiak. He's been kind of running in that mid-pack area. Finally got some few breaks here and there. Not before. Actually, maybe fifth. Not sure if Porter is supposed to be in third, but actually, I think he's just checking on his teammate's stamina actually. But Moreno definitely has some pretty big front end damage though.
Yeah, we'll see how much that affects him.
I mean, that's some pretty significant damage in his next gen cars. Especially at a track like Pocono, you just cannot have that. But he can't be playing here now because there's no chance he can get back up to the front.
See how it plays out.
Looks like Arnold, Lehman, Snyder all not fixing some of the damage here.
Yeah, they're all trying to fix their damage. We'll see if anything can make an opportunity. We'll have to see.
I mean,
We're giving a 1 to go here.
Well, if Titan was off of 1 on these restarts, I wouldn't be surprised to see him on the outside wall again. Sacks up the field, maybe cause a caution. And turn 2 is going to be pretty hectic. But man, Giovanni Klein going from spinning out, causing the caution, and he win the race based off that caution? That would be
We'll have to
storyline
see.
there.
We'll have to see. I mean, Giovanni Klein, Dylan Chapel, a little bit older tires. We'll see what Moreno can do. Hapiak as well. Porter there. I mean, Moreno and Porter, both teammates, so they're going to be able to easily work together. Could be hard to beat them. They got 2 laps. Let's see what Klein and Chapel can they hold on. Oh, we're going to take the 1 to go signal. Hope for the final time tonight. But into turn number 1, under the pace lap, you're going to have Chapel, Klein in the lead. He'll let they see the outside with Hapiak behind him. You have Chapel on the bottom, on the front row. You have Moreno, Hapiak, Porter, Meredith, top 6. You have Bennett, Kissenweather, Adams, Kite. You have Ruiz. Well, Kite will be the top 10. You have Ruiz and Parker behind them, so on the 4 tires.
God, you really just don't know what's gonna happen here. Moreno with the damage. I mean, Hapiak, I mean, he's quick at Pocono. Obviously, he's won the last one, and he's been, I think, the only driver in the top 5. 2 top 5s? I believe you said. And yeah, he's been really quick here at Pocono. See if he can finish it out and maybe end up in victory lane.
Yeah, we'll see what will happen. But coming through turn 3, under the pace car, pace truck gonna take that hard left turn onto pit road. Gonna be green, white checkered attempt number 1. And we are underway. Klein off to a great restart already. Chapel's actually probably able to clear Happy Act here. Can he get up? Klein's coming to the bottom though, trying to block. He's got to block these lanes, block this draft. We'll see what he can do. Down on the 1, Chapel's gonna look for the lead. Thanks for twice of it. A little bit of contact with Moreno and Happy Act. This is Happy Act way up the racetrack. Off at turn number 1. Chapel's gonna be really tight. He's gonna call the big check on the outside.
I hit the outside wall there.
Klein got to the wall to 2. Man, if Klein did not get in the wall, that may have been his race to win. Bennett looking 4 wide behind, and going into turn number 1, 2. That's going to hit Kissenweather. Kissenweather's going to save it. He's going to tag Adams. Going to sit around and he's going to bring out the caution. Kissenweather goes around, and the caution's going to come out. Giovanni Klein holds on, but Ethan Fonseca Moreno moves up to 2nd, and he's in the prime spot to win this race. Once again, he's been dominant all night long. So that brings out another caution of the night.
Yeah, Giovanni Klein here, race leader here. We're going to take a quick break during this caution, and we'll be right back. Working fine.
Welcome back to Pocono. The go times cards Pocono 187. It comes down to this. Coming to the second attempt at a green-white checkered. Giovanni Klein on the older tires, Dylan Chapel right behind him. But Ethan Pazzacarino, he dominated all night long. He flipped.
Flip the stage.
He slipped. Well, he did flip the stage. He swept the stages. But green flag back in the air. Green-white checker number 2. Klein's easily clear. Can Chapel clear Moreno? This will be a big help for Klein if Chapel can clear, but he's not going to be able to clear. Klein's going to have to try and get clear of Moreno. Going to have to try and stay clear of Moreno, but Happy actually down to the inside of Ethan Patek Moreno. They're going to be side by side for third. That's going to allow Chapel to clear for second. Can Chapel get a run to at Klein? Well, the teammates of Jaden Porter and Ethan Patek Moreno are going to push each other in the outside lane.
2 by 2 behind. This is perfect for Klein right now.
Just needs to hope they don't get any runs. Moreno does have a little bit of front end damage from the last couple cautions. Chapel's going to get really loose on the bottom. He's going to spin it all to the racetrack. The caution's going to come out. We're going to go into a third green and white checkered. And we're going to have one more attempt.
One more caution. Klein needs one more caution to pull this off. Turn 2 has been the trouble spot so far on this green and white checkered. Travels looks like he just got loose on his own, maybe? Yeah, looks like he lost on his own. Yeah, just kind of lost on his own. A little bit of side drafting there. Did not help either, so travel around to all the way back down to 17th place. Not what you want to do when you're side by side for second. All the way back down to 17th now.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it is, but we'll have to come back. We'll have to come back one more. Restart one more time. Now, if we get another caution, that will be the race. So.
Been a pretty hectic race so far, and didn't think it would be 3 green and checkers here at the end. Not something I expected, to be honest with you, but hey,
We'll have to see.
Makes things interesting, I guess. But Klein, what a story that would be. Involved in the caution that caused all these green checkers, and I'm in the race winner because of it. But Moreno dominated this race pretty much till the second half of the stage 3, but luckily he got a caution. He has a chance to do it here.
Yep, we're 2 to green, so we got a couple more laps of pacing. I think Giovanni Klein, he's got a good chance, but Ethan Pazzacarino is going to be tough to beat. And same with Jaden Porter right behind him, but Nick Hapiak, he's going to need some help from Nick Hapiak trying to split these guys up. We'll have to see how this plays out. We're slowly making our way under this pacing. We'll see what they can do. Very long pace laps. Just trying to find everyone, just more time to just kind of simmer and think what they're gonna do. I mean, also the nerves to build up for Giovanni Klein here. I mean, Giovanni Klein, knowing you pretty much had it in the bag twice. I mean, he had a big lead.
Yeah, I think
Everyone.
last time.
And last time he had a really good. I mean, yeah, like you said, he had a really good chance. They're side by side behind him. It's gonna be really tough for him to get past, for the people to pass him. We'll have to see what they can do this time.
Yeah, he was in a perfect spot. They were 2 by 2 behind him, and he was pulling away. They were gonna side jet go down the whole front straightaway, most likely. It would have been basically a battle for second at that point, but restack him again. I think his best chance, honestly, right here is hoping for another caution. Because I think these 2 teammates behind him, You're not gonna battle as much as as Dylan Chapel was.
Yeah, but 1 lap to green. That was a good call by Klein there, though. I mean, he took the top the last couple times, but he knows the teammates are behind him. Does not want to get them linked up together, knowing that the restart, if they get linked up together, it's gonna be really tough to hold on to him. So I'd split them up a little bit, and hoping probably Happyak can make a move going into the corner and just try and split them up a little bit more. And if they especially if they go 3 wide off turn 1, I don't know if anyone will have anything for Klein. I'll have to see. But I mean, Klein does have his teammate Mark Kissen. Not Marcus. Sorry. Well, he does have his teammate Mark Kissen a little bit farther back. Actually, pretty far back now. Well, Kissen in the rack. Sorry, I mixed him up with Meredith, but it does have Josh Arnold. His teammates are Josh Arnold and Marcus, while they're both involved in late race incidents. So don't really have any teammates to work with. I mean, no one really have any teammates to work with up front except for Ethan Fonseca Moreno and Jaden Porter. I mean, well, you do have the Juicy Spider machines of Donnie Kite and Nick Hapiak up on top, so they can work together. They can get by Moreno and Porter. They can maybe make a last lap move, last lap lunge, last lap opportunity on Giovanni Klein.
Porter and Moreno are separated here. I think that's why Klein chose the inside lane.
I think it was a smart move by him, but it's gonna come down to this. If we get a caution, the race will be over. We'll have to see. But the race car gonna take that hard left turn onto pit road. The final time tonight. We go into the guy race, so we're back underway. Green white checker number 3, the final attempt. And Klein gets clear, but Moreno and Porter clear each other. It's not gonna be good. Meredith to the inside of Happyak, so Happyak doesn't even have an opportunity to split up these other two. Meredith has a chance. He's gonna get into Porter. It's gonna shove Porter up the racetrack. Happyak are very tight. Porter's gonna get loose. He's gonna get hit by Meredith. Porter's hard to the inside wall. He's gonna bounce all the way back on the racetrack.
No caution.
That's no caution. No caution.
Wow.
No cars were coming by on the racetrack, so that does not bring out the caution. Klein and Moreno for the race lead. Moreno's gonna put the bumper to him. Up the racetrack, here comes Nick Hapiak. He got on the wall a little bit, but this battle's gonna help him out. But Jonathan Parker on 4 tires. Jonathan Parker on 4 tires compared to everyone else in front of you up 2. Hapiak very tight. Moreno tries to clear. Almost clears himself, making contact with Klein. Klein gets to the wall. Klein's gonna get in the wall, go sideways. Moreno goes down the front straightaway. Wrecking towards the back, that's Kyle Tom. Fred Bennett wrecks on the front straightaway. No caution. White flag, 1 lap to go.
No caution is out.
Wait, actually, no, the checkered. It's the checkered. The time ran out of the session.
Oh my goodness.
He ran out of time on the session. And Ethan Fonseca Moreno wrecking across the line. 0.02 of a second. He wins over Nick Hapiak. What a finish. I didn't even realize. Wow, I did not even realize that time would be a factor.
Wow.
That is wow. I completely forgot time would be. That's why the caution had to come out for Parker, because the white flag was out for the green white checkered. That changes everything. I mean, wow, Moreno by 0.02 of a second. He made the move on Klein and put Klein in the wall. And Klein obviously showing his displeasure over the final race there. Wow. What a finish.
Well, to take back a look at that one.
Not expect that would be the white flag. But Moreno able to get the race win. And we thought would be an extra lap, but the time did run out of the session. It was actually by the time they were 1 hour 40 minutes and 7 seconds. There was 1 hour 40 minutes in the race, so if there was 7 seconds longer, so that's 7 seconds shorter. It would have been they would have been able to get the final lap in there. But that Ethan Fonseca Moreno picks up the win by 2 thousandths of a second. As Nick Havoc almost got that race win there. He drove in so deep on the white flag.
Let's take a just a whole look back on that white flag pretty much because we had no idea that was so. This was down the back straightaway here.
So down the back straightaway, Porter gets turned by Meredith there, way up the racetrack. That explains why the yellow was never thrown, because it was the white flag. But down into turn number 2, Klein and Moreno. Klein put the bumper to the Moreno put the bumper to Klein through turn number 2. Try to find a way to the outside. Down into turn number 3, Moreno goes to the inside of Klein. Havoc overdrives the corner. Moreno gasses it up, trying to clear Klein. Klein gets to the wall, turns down into Moreno. Moreno all the way to the inside lane. And Nick Hapiak, by an inch, does not get the win.
That's how close it was. Wow.
And I mean, like if the line was just a little bit farther, Hapiak easily would have won it. As by an inch there,
that
wow, that was very close there. Nick Hapiak just barely gets second, and Ethan Fonseca barely stealing the win away. That was very close there, and what a finish we've seen to a very uneventful race.
Yeah, that last 20 laps was very eventful.
But what a finish, and Ethan Fonseca Moreno picks up the win. Wow, what a finish, but as if he was burning it down. He's already done burning it down, but we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here from Pocono for our top 3 finishers, the top 3 interviews. Welcome back to Long Pond, Pennsylvania, here from Pocono. As we just saw a thriller of a finish to the Go Time Cards Pocono 187. We're going to take a look at our results here as it came down to 0.02 of a second. Ethan Fonseca picks up another win of the season. That's 3 on the ticket there, but I think it's so 2. But very tight finish. Jonathan Parker rounds out in third with Nick Kapiak there in second. Zachary Meredith in fourth. Jose Ruiz in fifth. Donnie Kite in 6th, Nathan Lamon in 7th, Josh Adams finishes out 8th, Cole Snyder in 9th, Dylan Chappell rounds out our top 10. Johnny Klein, after leading on that final restart, getting involved in a couple getting involved in the last lap incident in the final corner, he rounds out 11th. Mike Campbell in 12th, Josh Arnold in 13th, Brett Bennett 14th, Kyle Tubb in 15th. Our last driver only lap, Jaden Porter 16th, 1 lap down, Mark Kessenweather 17th, John Osborne 18th, and rounding out our 19 car field tonight was Tyler Brynock. His night ended very early on tonight. But we're gonna bring in our top 3 finishers now. So Ethan Fonseca, I didn't even realize that last lap there was the white flag, but you're able to get it done with the move on Klein on the white flag, and you're able to get about 2,000. What was going through your mind there?
That was yeah, that was crazy. Well, once I saw the white flag come out, I was like, oh yeah, this game on now. Like this, I'm not gonna wait a lap or anything. I have to get going and make my move right now. So, yeah, everything behind me just seemed to. There was enough space behind me, so I had enough room to, do whatever line I wanted to do to, what's it called, to get the run off the corner and try to make a move on Klein there. Yeah, that was a crazy last 10 laps or so. I was really expecting or really hoping I would be able to battle the 48 there to the end of the race. So that caution came out. But yeah, I certainly didn't expect this finish. This was definitely one of the 1 in 1 million chances of a outcome for me, because I never get these good outcomes of a photo finish or anything like that. But yeah, super pumped. I don't know how many wins is this now, like what, fourth one in the season, something like that. But yeah, very good points day. Won all the stages pretty much. So yeah, the move off of not 4 but 3, that was just hard racing right there. I wasn't trying to wreck him or anything, but I definitely tried to go for the win. That's for sure.
Yep, you're able to pick up the win there, but you dominate pretty much all night long. But you did have to work your way through the field there late. How tough was the pass there and very late in this race?
Yeah, it was very tough. I mean, we pretty much I had to send it on cold tires pretty much as I could. So it's tough, but definitely a lot of you gotta make some risks to go for the win sometimes. So a lot of close calls, but everything worked out.
And once again, you're able to pick up another win on the season with a complete stage sweep. But before we send it off on your way, any sponsors I thank for tonight's race win?
DuPont, National Guard, Quick Estate, all the pit crew, crew chief, what's his name? I'm gonna say Steve Letarte. Steve Letarte on the pit box today. I thank my teammates as well, both the JPs, 48-28. And yeah, that's it.
Once again, congrats on the race win, and we will see you next week at Dover.
All right.
Alright, so that was our race winner for Ethan Fonseca Moreno. Then we'll bring in our second place finisher, and we didn't know it was the white flag there as well. But Nick Kapiak, 0.02 of a second short. What was going through your mind on the final lap there?
Well, I thought I won it, so I was screaming and yelling and cheering, and because I thought I didn't know what was going on. I thought Ethan wrecked, and then I thought it was just me and Parker side by side, and I looked left and I saw that his nose was equal with my door, and then I didn't know if we were going another lap or not. So I still went full speed on the cool down lap because I wasn't going to be Mark Martin, and it was a bunch of emotions in a short amount of time. But hey, it's another 3 wide finish. Unfortunately, it's another 3 wide finish where a Juicy Spider car ended up second and not first. But hey, you know, eventually, if we keep being a part of these 3 wide finishes, we're gonna edge them out at some point. So I can't complain. It was an up and down race. Track position was definitely key. Dirty air sucked, but yeah, I saw them get together, come out of 3 onto the front stretch, and it was a split. One went right, one went left, and I honestly thought they both wrecked. I had no idea Ethan was still way down there. But oh well, there's always next week.
Yeah, but you're able to still a solid finish. You're able to get second, and that is your third top 5 here. You get the most top 5s out of everyone in this league, out of all the times we've been to Pocono. So honestly, a solid result, solid points today. What does that confidence bring going on the rest of the regular season here?
I know I got the speed. I know I got the teammates behind me, and we're gonna go out. We're gonna try and get one before the end of the regular season. I don't want to go into the playoffs as like the only guy without a win in the playoffs. So I and at this point, I'm not even locked. I mean, if I have a bad few races coming up, anything's possible, and I fall out and I don't have that win to lock me in. So it's you still got to play it a little conservative. Be there at the end. Get as solid of a finish as you can. Get those stage points; those are very important. But overall, I mean, the last I'd say 6-7 races have been really good. And been kind of riding a wave of momentum, and hopefully I'll be able to break through and just gain that 2/1000ths of a second I was short tonight and get the win.
Yeah, but still a very solid result. Before we send you off on to any sponsors, I think, for tonight's second place finish.
Yeah, Juicy Spider Gaming, Juicy Spider Studios, you guys in the booth, J-Paw, Josh Arnold for putting all this together. It's a lot of fun. It's just all around. I love racing in this league. I've been racing in it, since Xbox 360. And I look forward to my Friday night races, and we'll see if I can get real excited next week and maybe get the win.
All right, once again, congrats on the second place finish, and we'll see you next week at Dover.
Sounds good. Y'all have a good one.
All right, that is Nick Hapiak for second place finisher. We'll bring in our third place finisher, Jonathan Parker. In another 3 wide photo finish, but you're able to get a solid run tonight, and you were able to right behind your teammate. How does the dirty air and how difficult was it really to pass tonight? I mean, you were right around the front and just trying to get by, but you never could.
Yeah, for a lot of that, we were just kind of working together, biding our time, and after we pit, I decided that was go time, and I think I had Ethan beat today, and then the cautions had other plans, which is pretty effing typical for me. That's only the second time out of 2 races this week that I've raced where I was leading with about 10 to go or inside of 10 to go, and the caution comes out and completely screws everything up. And then I got distracted, and I was supposed to take 2, and I didn't because I got people yelling in my ear about a stupid fight I don't really care about right now, and I told them not to talk to me while I was racing, and it's nice to know that message didn't get through, but it's whatever. So I'm just amazed I finished 3rd, but it should have been 2 more.
Yeah, you're taking the 2 and 4 tires, and I mean, we noticed that the 2 tires really didn't make a difference. But how did the tire wear really play out, and was really in the advantage or disadvantage for 2 tires?
2 tires was very good tonight, and as long as you took care of your stuff on those 2 tires, you're going to be just as fast as 4 tires, basically the whole run. And that's what I was doing on that last run. That was my mindset, just knowing we're inside 10 to go. I have well over a second lead. I have 1.7, 1.6 seconds. I can give up a 10th here or there, and it's okay. And I was just saving them, and then at 5 to go, I was just going to go all out from there. And after talking with him, you know, we talked about our tire wear. We had the same tire wear, and I know he was pushing, trying to catch me. So no one knows how that would have ended, but I really like my chances, but that's not how it ended up. And yeah, that was just pure chaos at the end to even get to third place. And honestly, if I took 2 tires under that caution, I probably would have been involved in one of those wrecks. So that's kind of the only bright side of that. I was able to avoid all those wrecks, end up in P3, and I think we side drafted Nick coming to the line. I think that might have won Ethan the race, which is kind of silly how that works. And I feel bad for Nick because that's the second or third time that's happened to him this season, and I have a lot of respect for him. And honestly, if it's not one of my teammates winning or me winning, he's a really good guy to root for. He's really nice.
Yeah, and but overall a very solid race for you. Still a solid points line. You had a great stage points. Still got there, but before you send it up on your way, any spots left thing for tonight's third place round?
Before I get to any of my just like personal shout outs, I want to send my condolences to the Arnold family. Josh Arnold, he lost his grandma earlier this week, and not sure if he was leading for a little bit. You guys probably saw. He's got "I love you, Grandma" on the hood of his car, so just keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and that family in your thoughts and prayers, because I'm sure that's tough right now. And I want to thank NJB Designs for making some of our paint schemes and sponsoring Jaden throughout the season. I'd like to thank Lowe's Cobalt Tools, Mail Yellow. This is the last race for them, and should have been in victory lane, but wasn't quite meant to be. I'd like to thank Chad No for keeping me calm, because I definitely needed it. Shout out to my teammates, and shout out to Chris Pacheco.
All right. Well, once again, congrats on the third place finish. We'll see you next week at Dover.
All right. See you.
So Jonathan Parker picking up a solid third place finish tonight. A chaotic finish overall. It was a kind of an uneventful race. It was really tough to pass. I was single file out, but still came down to a very thrilling of a finish, just like we've had plenty of times in this league so far this season. And we're closing in on the regular season finale soon, here in a couple, 3 or 4 weeks. So what's your final thoughts on the night, Talon?
Yeah, like you said, there was some pitch strategy here and there, but I mean, overall, it was pretty hard to pass here tonight. But man, those last 20 laps were pretty crazy and insane finish to get out.
Yeah, well, I think it was a great finish, and it definitely came down. I mean, we had many close finishes so far this season. We had the Chicagoland where the leaders ran out of field. We had Michigan. We had plenty of other photo finishes as well throughout the entire season so far. It's been great racing throughout this entire season. But we'll have to see how that goes. But coming up next week, we'll have Dover coming up for Dover, and then the week after, we'll have the Thanksgiving break. So Dover will definitely be a very unique racetrack. The 1 mile concrete over, kind of a bigger Bristol. Very unique. I think it'll be a very fun race next week. Also coming up here on the Legends Racing Network on Tuesday, we have Tuesday Night Thunder. We're going to Legacy, Texas, and then Wednesday we'll have the Superstar Arc Cup back on Wednesday. They'll be going to Watkins Glen, their first road course of the season. They'll tackle that road course left and right of Watkins Glen. But tonight it was overall a great race, and I'm happy to be along commentating once again. I'm Aaron Brown, alongside my producer and co-commentator of Talent, Drake tonight. And so long from Long Pond, Pennsylvania. We'll see you next time here on the Legends Racing Network.